did, babe, literally, look, 2 seconds after the last bit. He loves it here so much. He doesn't want to be watched. We've seen him though, haven't we? He'll get an impacted crop. She. Oh. At least if he dies, he'll have one last meal. It's cute, isn't it? I like them too. Like when I was up on the thing earlier on, the white one, which wasn't a dove, but he was like an apricot pigeon, I suppose. He was white and ginger, and he was starting to boss the others and pecking the other ones. It's like, so I was helping him. It's like, oh, I was giving him the authority. I have the authority. I called him Peanut actually, or she. And it was funny when it was pecking the other ones. I was flicking them as well. We were playing a game together, and then he was doing more and more. I'm just playing pigeon games. I'm playing. What am I playing? I'm playing the dichotomy of what? Of nature. The outcome. I'm playing the outcomes, babe. Well, I just got a few peanuts. It's high energy, isn't it? I won't give them loads, but it's usually what draws them in. He said cuckoo, cuckoo, cookie cuckoo. Hey, is it better here than being on the old road? They like grapes as well, don't they? What else do they like? Give them some cabbage. I'm going to get some cabbage. I get some cabbage later on, babe. Why do I keep saying that? Well, because they're known to eat like gardeners, and peas they like as well, don't they? Oh, God, my son gave me those peas, didn't he? That's one of the reasons they're pests in the garden, because they come and eat all the cabbages. And my granddad used to have used to have an air rifle to shoot the pigeons, because he had a vegetable patch. And then I don't know if he used to eat the pigeons or just leave them out as old muck, but look, he's eating all the peanuts first. He knows he needs them. I just wanted to show you that because usually, if they're eating, they're not so stressed, don't you? That's usually a sign if they're eating. And that's one of the things that birds normally will die from stress, won't they? If you... and we know that if something's eating, it's not that stressed. Or ill, normally. But I just want to show you anyway. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to make you my reputation of things keeling like under my tenderisation, but this is where we're at the moment. I've just brought it home, fiddled with it, and now it's eating loads of food. My black heart dove, babe. You black heart dove? You're my black heart dove with a mangy old foot. There was a guy who came down, like he was filming when I went out early because it was snowy. I didn't realise it was snow when I was saying it was cold earlier on. I thought, well, I'll go and feed them poor old pigeons. They must be freezing. And a guy came down and he was filming when I was holding my finger, they were landing on it. So he was holding his finger, seeing if they'd land on it while he was filming. So I said they're landing on mine probably because I've been feeding them from my hand, so they're used to doing it. And I didn't have any, I had literally just had this tiny bit of spoonful of seed I found in the bottom of my pocket. So I gave it to him, so he was able to feel, and then they started to come into his hand. He's probably a TikTok sensation, yeah. And I got chased up the road by a woman going, what the hell are you going to do with that pigeon? Well, I am. Do you know what? None of it. What do you mean I could have been nicer about it? It's like, well, I could have been. But this is what I'm doing with this pigeon. I'm working on a system of capture and release. Hello, my darling. What do you think of that? He says it's fine. It's a fine place to be. I don't want to leave him outside hanging up on one of those hooks. Maybe outside on one of them hooks. Hanging up with the air blowing through. You're used to being outside, aren't you? To be safe from the marauding hound. What else do we need to get you? Some dust for dust bath? Some mite powder? Some hay? What would you like? A nesting box? There's no wardrobe out the back. I was thinking about dragging that. Make your pigeon cute. It's true. He loves it here, babe. Right, that's it. I just wanted to show you that. He's not had a drink yet. They do drink. I've been watching them drink out of puddles. And this water was just out my water butt, so it's probably nicely diseased. We'll see. I don't want to shock it too much with domesticated life.